Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, the voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be in Chicago and we gonna be in St. Louis and basically just cruising through these YouTube streets. Now, the last things I've been seeing on these videos the last couple of days, y'all, is a lot of people neglecting their kids. They've been killing them and accidentally shooting them out. Listen, if you don't want no kids, y'all, don't have no baby. Because how you treat that child will let other people know if you wanted kids or not. When a person wants kids, they will take care of them very well. They will look out for them. They'll watch them. They will really pay attention. Let's start in Chicago, y'all. I seen this video the other day. A 5-year-old girl, she walking up Halsted, y'all. She stayed on Union. Union is a block off Halsted. She done walked from Union up to Halsted, probably was looking for her mother, and just walking down the street, but it's cold outside, y'all. Cold outside. Thank God some good men found her. Good men that probably had daughters, and they noticed she ain't got on a coat. And they watched her a little bit, they observed her, and they like, ain't no parent around with her. So they approached her. The guy went on lives like, man, we on 68 and such, this little girl is lost. 68 and Halsted, this girl is lost, right? So they talking to her, then the police rolled by. They flagged the police down. They told the police, hey, this little girl lost. So they talking to her, get her information, her name. She was 5.5 years old. She was almost 6, but she was 5. Thank God this little girl knew her name, her first and last name. She knew the block she stayed on. She knew her mother's name. She didn't have the phone number. That's the only thing she was missing was the phone number, right? So listen, when they started, they asked her, did she know where she lived at? She didn't know the address, but she knew how to get back. They had to walk her, y'all, and she had walked a nice little distance because they walked her at least 7 blocks back to that her mama's house. And she just was walking, and they talking to her, and she said, am I going to jail? They like, no, we taking you home to your mother, right? They finally gets to the mother house, man. She wasn't even looking for the little girl. She didn't even know the girl was gone, y'all. What the little girl say? She always leave me here by myself. Oh my God, y'all. When they got up to the house and knocked on the door, the girl come out, her eyes was bucked like she been getting high, and I ain't talking about this off weed. She done took a blast or something else. You feel me? And her eyes was real big, and the house was a mess. Soon as you open the door, trash and shit everywhere, and the goddamn black guy who had walked her there with the police, he said, man, you ought to call DCFS on her. Fuck her. Her baby was way on Halsted, and she over here don't even notice it. She probably been too ashamed to call the police because she thought she would have gotten in trouble. And the police told the guy who was on live, you can go ahead, I'll handle it from here. But he said, I am going to call him. And he told her that. She like, please don't take my child, officer. Please don't take her. Sometimes kids will sneak out, but fuck that. You supposed to be on them. And whatever you doing in the house, if you hear that door open and close, you supposed to be up trying to see what's going on. And then her room was way in the back. She in the back somewhere. It's a room right there when you walk in. That mean that could have been that little girl's room. She shouldn't have been that close to the door no damn way. And if you in the house by yourself, you and that little girl, you should have a chain on the door so she can't get out. You know, I don't know if mama wasn't there when the little girl left, and she must have just got back, but she hadn't even started looking for the little girl yet, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. She hadn't started looking for the little girl yet. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Help me get there, man. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe to the channel, y'all. You hear me? But thank God they got that little girl back to her house, and the video cut out. I don't know if they took the child. They say they was. I think the baby would be better off, because mama, listen, what if these people weren't good guys? You know, they selling kids nowadays, you know. Hopefully don't nobody in the hood get that hookup and start stealing people's kids, y'all. You know, the cartel make more money off these kids, man. I don't know how much they paying for them kids, but they are human trafficking like it ain't nothing. That little girl could have been a statistic, and her mother wouldn't have had a clue what happened to her. And the little girl looked like all she was looking around, she probably was hungry. Her mama always leave in the house and she get bored. She probably ain't have no electronics or nothing to keep her busy, because she wouldn't be out walking the damn street. She would have been in the house still fucking with that phone or computer or something. But that little girl was out just walking. What'll make you just be out just walking, hoping you'll see your mama? But hey, and that was in Chicago, y'all. I couldn't believe it. That little girl was on 68 and Halsted. That was down the street from me, y'all. Down the street, in the vicinity, you know. I'm like, damn, you know. I know it's bad parents everywhere, but hey, it is what it is, y'all. Love your kids while you can. Don't wait till something happened to them to realize how much you love them. You hear me? Now let's go to St. Louis, y'all. This here is another story of somebody neglecting their kids. Well, she wasn't purposely doing it, but when you dealing in drugs and things, you be off your square sometime and you don't know it, you forget things. This woman here, she's 34 years old. Her name is Jacqueline Powers, y'all. Her daughter had a toothache. She go in her drawer and give her an aspirin for the toothache. 10 hours later, the 14-year-old girl was dead. The pills, she thought it was Oxycontin. It was a pill laced with fentanyl, y'all. Fentanyl. Killed the little girl, she OD'd. She told the truth that she gave her a pill, and they looked in her system, wasn't no Oxycontin in her system. Because it was a straight up fentanyl pill. Now, I'm like, damn. She told them exactly what happened. This is her story. She said she traded some of her pills that she had from her surgery with her mother, because she didn't want her mother to get none of the phony pills that they be selling on the street. Now, she did that to her mother, only to have her daughter fall victim of something she was trying to prevent her mother from falling victim to. Now, ain't that something? So that means your mother was using them, or you, however, they was in the drawer, and she got them mixed up. And I'm like, well, you was going to die or your mother sooner or later anyway, because you had one of them lace pills. If you gave your mother some to keep her from ODing, these should still be pills that you got from your surgery. They should be real. But they turn out the pill was fake, y'all. And the little girl died. And guess what? They locked her ass up, which they should. They charged her with first degree enhancement endangering of a child that led to death. Endangering the welfare of a child, engaging in death, resulting in death. I'm like, this is crazy, y'all. And there's two girls. Now, I had a daughter, y'all. Still got a daughter. And I know how protective I was of her. I'm wondering where all these people at. You know, a lot of times people treat their other kids how they was raised. If they wasn't raised with good parents, they don't know how to be a good parent. You know, so I was raised with a mother and a father in the house. Some people raised with just their mother, or some people raised with just their grandparent. And that usually be good when you're raised by your grandmother. She go put good values in you. But some people are raised by a mother that are on drugs, and They don't know how to show no love, y'all. All they know how to do is feed you, put you in that room, stop crying, and they somewhere in the other part of the house trying to get high. Trying to get high. That's crazy. The third story is in Houston, y'all. 3 women, 3 daughters. This woman had a 14-year-old, she had a 13-year-old daughter. She claimed she was reaching in her purse trying to find her car keys, and the gun went off and hit her little girl in the head, and the girl died, y'all. The girl died. They didn't charge her. Matter of fact, she wasn't in Houston, she was in Tennessee. Yep, I remember saying that. She was in Tennessee. They didn't charge her. Maybe the gun was registered. And it could have been an accident. The bullet hole might have did come through her purse. So they was able to verify. They did. If it wasn't no bullet hole in that purse, they would have been like, nah. But it had to be a bullet hole in the purse. And it might have did happen like that. But how can you be so careless? You know what I mean? How can you be so careless? Your little girl standing right here. You looking for your keys and you grab the gun and pull the trigger? Damn. I'm like, we got to start doing better, y'all. We defeating ourselves on every fucking corner. If it ain't the guys killing each other, you got women killing each other. They fighting over men dying. They fighting over the shit that goes on the internet. And it's like, nobody want to listen to reason, y'all. I listened to another guy talking, right? A little rap cat. He was saying, fuck you, OG, you trying to get... He wasn't talking to me, y'all. He was talking to one of his guys. He had made a song, and he said he was getting down on the OGs for trying to preach to them. And he said, when y'all made us like this, the war started way back in y'all time, and he was right. I believe he was right with a lot of things he said, because I feel like that too, because I know I made some of these guys hard and tough like that. But my thing is this: if y'all listen to us back then and follow everything we did, why you won't listen to us and bust a U-turn when we trying to tell you to? So you can cut that out. You do what you want to do. You like that shit right now, the street life and all that, and it's leading to a path of destruction. You know that. You having fun right now. I'm gonna tell you a true story that happened to me, right? When I stopped hanging in the streets, I think I was married, and you have to fall back from certain things. So I wasn't hanging on the block. I wasn't serving no more. So one of the Limos came to me and we was talking. He's like, man, G, they want to know why you don't be on the block no more. They say you don't come out and hang out with us. I said, you the general now. You out there, ain't you? Yeah, man, but you still could come through because I don't know what to do. G, sometime I might need you out here. I'm like, look, bro, you got to have something else in your life besides Blackstone. He told me, it ain't nothing gonna be more important than Black Peace Stone. I said, yeah, holler at me 10 years from now. I swear to God, face the east, that nigga came and apologized to me 10 some years later. He came and apologized to me after he started having kids and going through what I was going through. He came back, he like, man, G, you know what? You were so right, Stone. I'm like, yeah, I know. He said, man, I am so sorry, bro. I said, man, it's called growing up, bro. Called growing up. That's what make me feel so bad about Lil Durk. He should have been growing up. I understand the money clouds your vision and all that, but still, come on, man. You got a whole daddy that's been giving you game. You just don't want to listen. You should have seen them. And I really hate videos when somebody done told you and you still fall victim. Like, for instance, nigga was telling Young Thug the same shit. I think it was the same person. Rollo had Lil Durk up there on $1 million worth of game, and he was telling him the same shit. He said he forgived his brother Killer, And he said he had to, because if he wouldn't, he wouldn't be here today. That means he might have killed that guy, and the friends might have came back and killed him, or whatever the situation would have been. He wouldn't be doing what he doing now, y'all. It's what he was trying to get Lil Durk to see. You know what Lil Durk said? Man, that's something, man. This nigga here crying real tears. And guess what? Lil Durk didn't feel that shit. He didn't start feeling it until they start rapping his song, and then they stood up and talked their shit. I'm like, and I hope he feel like a damn fool, because even though he knew he was going to the feds, that's only because he knew he was doing too much. Every drug dealer know they going to jail. Every criminal know they going to jail. Whenever you doing something and you breaking the law, you know you going to jail. So Lil Durk, even with him being a rapper and having legal money, but y'all still doing criminal activity. All the shit y'all doing, shooting, and all the extra shit y'all doing, y'all taking the record label and turning it into a gang. The feds still ain't called it a gang, y'all. They called it the OTF family, and they call it a criminal enterprise. We don't have to call you no gang, because y'all OTF, y'all done established that already. And y'all moving like it's a gang. We don't have to call y'all no gang. Y'all OTF. No, y'all not a gang. Y'all only the family of fucking criminals. So they don't have to call you a gang. Y'all bigger than the gang, nigga. Y'all bigger than the gang. Y'all was the exceptions to the rule. And what y'all did, y'all still did the same shit they was doing in the hood, y'all. That don't make no sense. For people, you would have thought when Lil Durk got married, that would have straightened him out. He beat one murder, y'all, in Atlanta. He beat that murder, attempt murder, whatever it was. He beat that. They kicked your door down, and you and your wife shot it out with some burglars. That should have told you something then. You should have backed all the way up right then and been like, I'm cutting all these niggas off. You know one thing Lil Baby did when he started getting his money? He said he cut all his guys off and brought all his brothers in like family. And they do what they do. I ain't saying Lil Baby them ain't doing nothing illegal, but they try to stay out the way. Lil Baby ain't talking about killing and all that in his music. Now, if they get him on the RICO, they just jealous. And, you know, the feds can always find something you doing illegal. But if it ain't there, it ain't there. Main thing them guys should have been doing is practicing how to stay out of fucking jail, bro. Ain't no way you should go to jail and you got millions of dollars. Legally. Legally. It's only one way. You want to kill people. Ain't that something? And if you ask me, LeVon fucked up everything. I hate that King Von. Think about King Von fucked up everything. First of all, he had put the hit on LPG Duck. And not to mention all the people he had killed already. It'll be a lot of people here if it wasn't for King Von. But they gone. Then you had Duck stepped on. And then you went out of town and got yourself killed. And now you lost 6 members that retaliated and killed Duck. Now Lil Durk done fucked around and went to jail trying to retaliate for King Von. Now you fucked up the whole OTF and everything. So King Von fucked up O Block and fucked up OTF and a lot of other BDs. I heard the other day they painted over his mural, y'all. Not no enemies or none in the city of Chicago. I think they tired of people glorifying a killer. That's what they did. Ain't that something? And the niggas in O Block was charging people to take a picture over there. Now they didn't do it to no niggas in Chicago because they know, people in the city know. But if they catch a stranger and they can tell, they can look and see the car, he ain't from here. Nigga looking with fear over that old block like, man, I hope don't nobody say nothing to me. I went over there, filmed the whole fucking video, walked back with no security and everything. Ain't nobody say a word to me. One nigga thought I was from over there. He like, hey man, can you watch dude? I said, nigga, I'm not from over here. You know what I mean? Shit, I just come from that side of the street cause nigga, this is my city. I'm not scared of fucking O Block, nigga. I walk up and down this motherfucker like it's my strip. Nigga, this King Drive. To me, and I ain't looking for no trouble. I'm like, nigga, this King Drive. O Block, that building been there for years. Fuck you talking about O Block. Man, stop playing with me. I remember when the Calumet building was up, when all the juice was over there. That's when I fucked with them niggas, when they was in that building over there. When the twins was making all that money in that building. Hell, I was there the day they raided the motherfucker. I was just pulling out, and I rolled past damn near 200 police. They was coming up the street as me and my wife was pulling off, y'all. Ain't that a bitch? I'd have been caught in that bitch. In it. But listen, when you make a mistake, man, and go to jail and everything, you need to learn from your mistakes, bro. I really hate to say that Lil Durk never learned from none of his mistakes. He stayed cocky. He even had a song that said he getting cocky. Everything, listen, the worst thing gonna hurt Lil Durk, y'all, is all his lyrics. The police ain't had to do much investigation. His lyrics is gonna kill him in court, y'all. Cause every hit them boys went on, Lil Durk put it in the music. They got a new case on him where they said he was trying to commercialize the death of Quando Wando's friend, Lil Pap. And they say he tried to commercialize it. And he did. Basically like having it monetized on YouTube. They said commercialize it, and he put it out too, y'all. And he put that boy in that record hollering, no, no. Then she go kill him in court, bro. We might not never see Lil Durk no more, bro. Straight up, I hate to say it like that. Anyway, man, take care of your kids, bro, because that really hurt me when I seen that little girl walking up hostage. And black people usually don't tell on each other. But not. I ain't talking about the criminal shit. I'm talking about like somebody find your child. They don't usually tell them to call CPS. You know, it's that type of shit. When that man seen that woman's house, he told the police, you ought to call DCFS on her. You hear me? He probably like, this child would be better off with DCFS. And before DCFS keep the child, they will call somebody else like the mother or the father. Daddies, that's why you have to stay close to your fucking kids. My baby mama went in the crazy house, y'all. Where she went in the nursing home. And she was trying to get her shit together mentally. She went in the nursing home, crazy house, whatever you want to call it. I took all 4 of her kids. Only one of them was mine. I had all of them. Well, not 4, it was 3. I had all 3 of her kids. I put them in school and everything. Took care of my, it was no problem to me. No problem to me. She stayed gone damn near a year and a half. And when she was finna get out and get her check and everything, then her family called me. After she contact with them, I guess they was setting up her payee or whatever, they had to see her kids. And they, where the kids at? They had Tamila's daddy, my baby daddy. They like, they been over there all that time? She like, yeah. And then here they show up talking about they want to take them. I'm like, y'all can take her other kids, but y'all ain't taking my daughter no motherfucking well. I gave her kids, and my daughter stayed with me. When she got out, I let her take her back. I wasn't going to give her to her, but she stole the little girl, y'all. She stole her. This is what she did. She came over there, and I told her, you can take your kids and go out of town if you want to, but you're not taking my daughter nowhere. She like, all right, well, we'll be back. You know, she left. That bitch got on the train and phew, went out of town. At least she didn't wait on me to call. She like, BD. I'm like, where the fuck you at? Bring my daughter here. BD, we gone. I'm like, y'all got on the train. She like, I didn't want to leave her, man. I was pissed, boy, but I respected her honesty. Like, well, at least you didn't wait all night or no weeks or no days or nothing. She called me and just like, man, we gone. I couldn't leave her, BD. I'm like, all right. Well, I know at least you love her enough if you go take her, because she might have been hurt, but I didn't give a fuck. I'm going to take care, you know, so it is what it is, man. You guys got kids, take care of them, you feel me? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody, Faye Baby Daddy, Wilson Street. I'm a plant you now, dig you later. I'm out of here.